If you were to ever just watch one video on my YouTube channel, this is the one. Comic Army, my name is Chris the Comic Vet. I hope this video finds you safe and well. I also hope that it finds you excited. Almost excited is what I am right now. Well, it's back. It's back. We're going to get into it. Let me do what I do. Tell a story. Late last year, CGC announced that they were having a private signing with Canadian legendary comic creator Todd McFarlane. Now, he's done some signings before with CGC, but this time I decided I was going to participate in it as opposed to trying to pick something up afterwards on eBay or some sort of secondary market or at a Comic-Con. So what I decided to do was try and find myself a 9.8 copy of The Amazing Spider-Man. So right away that eliminates 300 or any one of those other big keys, because I don't have them in a 9.8. However, I managed to get my hands on a fantastic copy of The Amazing Spider-Man issue 303 for just $180 Canadian in a 9.8. And here's the thing. By the time I purchased and received this book, I had about 2 weeks left before the cutoff down at CGC in Sarasota, Florida. So basically, I got my hands on the book, looked at it, made sure that it was okay, turned around and sealed that same box up, shipped it on down to Florida. Well, CGC let it be known that it was going to be basically on a first come first served basis when it came to the signing itself. Those who got their books in early, well, they were going to receive their books early. So during the time when Todd arrived, CGC actually was really good in showing videos and stills of Todd being there signing books. This happened many times, and of course I was one that was watching every step of the way. Not for my book. There's no way I would be able to spot my book, just because I found it so interesting. And then something happened. Todd took a break. Yeah, he took a break. He went home. And, well, he was gone for a little bit of time. So I was kind of fingers crossed that maybe my book got done. So I went onto my CGC account and took a look. And I was not so lucky. But hey, like I said, I knew being one of the last people to get a book in there was being one of the last people to get their book done. What I didn't realize is when Todd arrived for the second part of this particular signing, how much more he still had to do. My God. Poor Todd. But that just goes to show how important Todd McFarlane is still to the comic community and how much we still hold him in high regard. Well, when I sent my book in, it was late October. It's now March, and I've got the book. So, here it is from CGC. And again, I'm so excited. The thing is, I didn't crack the slab. I spoke to my good friend Rob from Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics and said, hey man, should I crack this book and send it down there, or should I have them crack it? And his response was, hey, don't bother wasting your time. Spend the $5. Apparently that's what they're going to charge to crack the book. Let them do it down there. That way the book is as safe as possible during transportation down to Florida in the slab itself. And they're the pros. Let them crack it. They know what they're doing. I've only cracked 2 or 3 slabs in my life anyways. So that's what I did. However, I don't know if it retained its 9.8. So let's waste no more time. So I've watched a few unboxings already of people getting their slabs back. I can even remember one guy getting a 9.9 back signed. Wow. Do I expect that? No, I didn't have my book pressed or anything. I just had it, you know, signed. Okay. I'll save that box. Looks like it's well packaged. Lots of bubble wrap. Let's see, here's the back. This is the back. Now, the one thing I can tell you is that I went ahead and I purchased the custom label with the signature on it. And I'm glad I did. And let's just get into this. All right. Awesome. Awesome. So he signed it in what appears to be a white paint pen. I got the T. McFarlane. I didn't get the full Todd McFarlane, and that's fine. But I'm glad that I got this particular issue because there's a lot of action going on here. This cover features one of the original members of the Sinister Six, the Sandman, attacking him. Silver Sable's there in the background as well, and it has that very cool thumbnail up there with Todd's Spidey upside down. And again, the direct editions had those individual creations for each issue, and it's just spectacular. In fact, it's amazing. Yeah, so this is my new baby. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 303 in a 9.8 custom label signed by Todd McFarlane. Very, very cool. Worth the wait. But I gotta be honest, if they announce another Todd signing, I'm not going to hesitate this time. I'm going to be one of those first people that expedites my book down to Sarasota so that so at least I'm in the first wave. But yeah, this is pretty damn cool. The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 303 from Marvel Comics, 888, signed by Todd McFarlane, January 17th, 2023. Awesome. It partners very well with this. Spider-Man issue number 1, also signed by Todd McFarlane. So now I have two Todd signatures in my collection that are signature series books from CGC. This one was signed in 2013. 10 years later, he signed this one. So now that I have a Spider-Man book, an Amazing Spider-Man book, I guess maybe the next one I will get done is a Spawn book, or Batman, or Detective Comics, or the Hulk, or Malibu. Thank you for your time, everyone. Take care.